Uno mas.
Hello, stragglers.
What's the vibe? I can't do it. I can't just speak normal for that part because it's so cringe to me. Welcome back.
We're trying to get 100 subs, not lose all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. We still don't have 100. I was confident that we were gonna get 100 from last session, but it just was
one
not
more.
One more. Literally just
I will just say good because I need the time to get the game I want for the special.
Yeah.
I need like next week, maybe late next week, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll be able to. So yeah, it'll be like a couple weeks.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Unless you get it for me and then I pay you back for it. Because I can totally do that too if we need it quickly.
Yeah, if fucking the YouTube gods don't fucking hate us and just don't allow us to get 100 subs. Because
we're like stuck on the 99 for like a month or something.
I would fucking like actually lose it. If like we got like 98 subs.
Yeah,
if we were stuck at like
18. We got like 18 like last week.
Oh yeah, we got like so much since like we did our year in review video.
Yeah.
Because when we did our year in review video, we had 84 subs, and now we're at 99. So if this continues, we should reach
I don't know what happened though. Cause
if like this continues and it gets even better, like we could get to like 500 by the end of the year. This channel could pass FGC in subs. Like I'm not even joking.
That was our goal.
Yeah. Well, obviously we want to do more than that, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, because like, a couple of our videos blew up that were not deal or no deal.
Yeah, and it's a shame because, well, that's just how YouTube is, but like you can get like a lot of views on videos, but it doesn't mean you're gonna get subs from it. And I know that like very well. I know how that goes very well. Just I've gotten like tons of views. I have been getting a good amount of views on my latest videos as of late. And I still barely get views as it is, no subs as it is. So yeah, that's just the way YouTube is. Like you can get lots of views, but doesn't mean people are gonna subscribe. And if you don't have like monetization, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't benefit you if you get a lot of views. Even me, who has my main channel monetized, for how well my channel has been fucking doing, I haven't made $1 this entire month. I've only earned like 10 cents each video.
Jeez.
Like probably just barely 30 cents each video. It's fucking insane. You have to fucking get so many views every video if you want to make a living. It's insane. Which is why even
I don't want to generalize, but I'm pretty sure you can be able to make YouTube like as a living when you reach like 500,000 or 1 million. I'm just gonna assume that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unfair.
It takes a lot of luck.
Yeah.
And just everything else. I'm sure there's creators who have less than that, who do make decent money, for sure. But even then, it's just.
Then they have like Patreon and stuff too.
Yeah, well, most YouTuber I watch has like, obviously, you know, it's still a fucking shit ton, but he has like 200k, almost close to 300k, and he's been doing YouTube full time for, I forgot, he's been doing it full time since 2017, and that's when his channel started blowing up, because he already had like an audience beforehand.
Yeah.
From his old days, because he was like an OG Mario Kart YouTuber, but he came back and started having way more.
Yeah, like imagine like having that many subs and just being like, hey, if all my subs just gave me $1 a day.
Yeah.
You can make 200k a month. Or even like half that. You just the fact of making like 100,000 a month is just crazy.
Yes.
Let alone like your monetization and ad revenue.
Yeah, and that's like other viewers watching your videos too. That being said, most of your subs watching every video of yours is an insane and impossible thing. Because subscribers are bound to like stop watching you randomly a lot of the time. So
there's a lot of channels I sub to that I just don't watch anymore.
Yeah.
It's just what we do. It's just
And I've done the same. Like, if I sub to a channel, it means that I will watch them regularly, at least for a couple months, but at some point I will stop watching them for at least a couple months, a while.
Yeah.
It just kind of varies. There's channels I still watch regularly. And even the Mario Kart YouTuber that I talked about, like, I love his videos. I've always loved his videos, but I just started recently to get back into him slowly. And I hadn't watched him for like a month or two. That's just how it is. Like, you just kind of go through like little spurts with creators, or you just stop watching them entirely. Fucking.
I will say since probably this summer, I've just been watching history content, like, and I kind of just want to break from that a lot.
Well, yeah, 'cause history, it's interesting, but it can be repetitive and just
it's just one particular. I talked about this with you. It's just, I guess, on YouTube there's and we had an entire discussion about this last session, but there's one subject of history that I guess on YouTube everyone just freaking debates about like constantly, and it's like just kind of irks me, and it's just I'm like, I just need a break.
I assume it's the Holocaust.
Nope, it's the Civil War.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about that.
So what happened was I wanted to watch At and Shay. I don't know if you know who that is.
Not really.
Well, he is very well known for his series Checkmate Lincolnites, which is about him pretty much debunking lost cause myths and presenting them as like a discussion, and then he kind of does some like skits like as well. It's a very good series. I wanted to, when I watched them with like reaction, I guess through like reaction videos, and I wanted to watch a couple that they didn't cover on my own and just get like so I wanted to, but I see just a flood of videos of like just these hate like video essays toward him, and I see where like there are some like criticisms, and I know he has a very defensive fan base, so he does have some criticism that he kind of does not leave any room for like counter arguments, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So that's like a criticism and stuff, and there might be some potential misinformation, but just this whole slew of just YouTubers doing these like videos, and then one of them I just straight up went on their channel, and it was a lot of Confederate stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was just either 2-hour rant yappings, which I did not watch in full. I didn't even watch them at all because I'm like, I'm not wasting 2 hours.
No, I almost got a quad.
I'm not wasting 2 hours just watching someone yapping, but
yeah,
a bunch of crappy memes, and it's like, so I'm just gonna, and it's just everyone's just divided on the politics of it, and like, and it's just like, to me it's just like, and I'm just gonna say this, like, there were more This is just gonna be my final thing about it because I don't like talking about the Civil War anymore because of all this. Like, just everyone just because I feel like someone, for me saying my opinion, someone's gonna get their feathers ruffled, which shouldn't be, but that's the unfortunate thing, and I didn't know this. So, yes, there was more than one issue with the Civil War. Not everyone in the South was fighting for, like, the, slavery. Yeah. And, like...
And you told me that last session.
It wasn't about... It wasn't about... And, like, yes, the North was racist, too. The North was not the good guys. Guys, it is war. Everyone on both sides are going to commit atrocities. Because when psychopaths have... And people who want to do fucked up things get an opportunity to do fucked up things, they're going to take it.
Yeah.
That's just war itself. So... But everyone on defending the Union or the Confederacy, they're always going to point the finger, be like, you guys did something horrible. Then they just bounce back, like, well, you did something horrible. It's like, yeah, it's war. No shit. Someone's going to do something awful. Like, it's just, so it's like, yeah, it's just both sides to me. Like, I support our union, so
yeah.
But I do know they were not perfect by any means.
Yeah,
because they were definitely hypocrites. But I think the South were as hypocrites too, because I think, in my opinion, I think it is very stupid to talk about states' rights to govern, but yet they begged the federal government to get their slaves back with the Fugitive Slave Act.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't, so there's hypocrites on both sides. Everyone's got baggage and everyone's guilty, so yeah, it's just, and I was just digging myself into like Civil War stuff, and it was just like very exhausting. That is just like, yeah, I just kind of want to break from history stuff, and obviously with modern current events too, it's just like
it's even worse.
Yeah,
like
because I'm trying to look. I try to look through current events through like a historical perspective, and like it's just like, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Because like also we're still dealing with the same shit as always.
Yep.
Like nothing ever gets done.
Yeah.
But like people are like just as extreme as ever with everything.
Oh yeah. Someone we know is, I don't know if you saw, because you were talking to me about, I'm not going to obviously say who they are. You probably know where I'm getting at with this, with who I'm talking about, but today they were going after people who didn't vote at all this election, pretty much blaming them for Trump being in office. And I was just like, like it's just like, just every day it's just like, who can we blame now? So, and I
fucking hate this fucking weapon.
It's just, yeah. So social media is just becoming slowly like burnt out for me now. Like,
thank God. I agree. Yeah, social media, especially Twitter, because I'm always on it every day, and it's just like people from both sides are fucking retarded. That's all I gotta say about that.
I straight up, if I tell this person that like I didn't vote, they might like give me shit for it.
Do we know them?
We both had a conversation about them.
Okay, yeah.
That they were posting a lot.
Yeah, we talked about them specifically off camera, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And today they posted, like, people who didn't vote are just as guilty.
We live in Massachusetts. At least in terms of presidential shit, our opinion doesn't matter because we're a blue state always. So, sorry. Like, it's like, if me and you voted, nothing would change. The outcome wouldn't be different. And I understand that kind of way of thinking is not good.
And you can't even like assume that everyone who didn't vote is gonna vote for Harris.
Yeah.
People have their reasons not to vote.
Yeah. So
if I did vote, I would do a third party, but I just feel like that'd be wasting my vote. It is
a waste of time.
Yeah, it's a waste of a vote.
Really, a lot of the reason why Harris lost even was because people kept fucking voting third party. And it's a shame because third party should be a thing. That should be a thing that should be taken seriously. But the problem is nobody would take it seriously. When
and then when third parties do come around, it most likely will get like a split in the vote too. Yeah. Fucking Woodrow Wilson. That's the only way he fucking won too. That's how he won.
Yeah.
Because man, I love Teddy. I love Theodore, but man, if he just kept his ego in check and just like if he either somehow won the Republican nomination or he just gave up, just been like, okay, I won't go for it, and just let his ego, then Taft might have gotten another term.
Yeah.
But no, Teddy had to start a new party, and that's how we got Woodrow Wilson.
Well, I think always the main problem with third parties is there's never been a decisive third party. Like, people keep making parties and they don't expand on it.
Yeah.
Like, that's also the only time I've heard of the Bull Moose Party is from Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Nobody else was a part of that party besides him.
Yeah, because like I said, it's just it came and went because, you know, they didn't win. Although I did do a campaign trail where I did play as Theodore and I did whoop and got the third term, and I was just like, man, if only this actually happened.
Yeah.
We might have gotten into World War I a lot sooner, and a lot of people probably wouldn't have died.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean, like I said, like we talked about before, Ross Perot was like the only last third party who had any significant thing. Yet he fumbled the bag completely. There was a lot of scandals and stuff with him that just completely just fumbled everything for him. That if he just, you know, didn't do some shady stuff and kind of. Did he even win it? I'm gonna check the electoral map.
He might have won a couple states.
Yeah,
I think he
because I'm gonna say that's probably the last time a third party won a state. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he like dropped out, and then he at like the very last minute, he's like, "I'm coming back." Was it was it 92?
Yes.
92. So look at the electoral map. I don't think he won any.
Did he not?
Nope.
I thought he won 5 states at most.
I am looking at all the electoral maps and I do not see a non-blue or red color. I think okay, so he did get like 19 million in the popular vote though, I think. But yeah, he didn't win any states, so good old electoral college.
So wait, you saying he got the most votes?
No, he didn't get the most. So
you're just saying he got 19 million.
If we have people who don't live in our country, you need electoral votes to win.
Yeah.
But he didn't get anything. He didn't get any electoral votes, but he got like nearly 20 million in the popular vote, which doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you need the electoral to actually win.
How many did Clinton and
all right, I will check.
Was it Bush?
Yeah, it was between Bush, Clinton. So on this picture, Clinton got 44 million. And Bush got 39 million.
And that's pretty good for a third party.
Yeah, that is pretty good. It's just unfortunate he didn't win a state.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I think he just fumbled it completely.
Yeah.
He couldn't have easily, if he like kept things in check and didn't do some weird stuff like spying on Bush.
Yeah.
And having those raids and stuff. And that, like, loyalty pledge, like... And also not dropping out.
Yeah.
Then coming in at, like, the very last minute. Like, oh, I'm back!
Yeah.
Because everyone probably switched to Bush by then.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Just imagine how much the landscape would have changed if he actually won, though.
Oh, yeah. We would have, like, a Jin and third-party system now. Or rather, three-party system.
But they didn't want that, so that's kind of why they're more harsher on third parties now.
Yeah, because fucking Pro didn't do a good job representing on what it could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking dropping out last second and coming in at the last millisecond does not help you.
Yep.
I know that's a tough pill to swallow.
Yep.
Completely out of left field thing to say, but don't do that. If you know you're gonna lose, whatever, I don't know what his reason was, just stay in anyways, because people won't take you seriously if you go back in last second.
Yeah. I tried to do the campaign trail as Ross Perot, and I will say it was extremely difficult because it starts off with you winning, but then all the stuff that happens, it just drops you out by a lot, and you're like, you look at the electoral map predictions, and you're like, what the fuck? And it's like questions like you can't control it too. It's like you get like one answer, and you're like, I can't do anything. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, yeah. Like, I'm like, what do I do? Like, how do I can't, like, get back into the ring. And I did, and they did ask if I want to drop out, and I was like, no, I'm not dropping out, but it was like, oh. You should, like, do campaign trails, like, while we're playing games or something, because I don't think it could be a good Let's Play, but I think it would be like a good like video. Like if we got like nothing to talk about, it's like, oh, let's play a campaign trail. What election do you want to do? Even though I think they need to do one that's like AI based, so when they ask you a question about your campaign, you can just answer with like anything and just see what would be the reaction be.
Yeah.
Just skibbity toilet. Just say skibbity toilet.
You just lose all your votes.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember like when I did like, yeah, because some of the questions are tough, and like remember when I was doing the Theodore Roosevelt playthrough, I remember there was just some questions about like political issues I had like no freaking clue or an opinion about, so I was like, I'm just gonna pick. My strategy was my strategy was just be moderate, just like just be moderate, and I won. I think I tried like twice, and then I did one playthrough where I did the 1916 election, and I just played as Woodrow Wilson, and I just tanked the entire thing for him. And it was the worst like electoral like map like. It was like it was like 500 like 100 or something. It was like something so stupid too. It was like absolute stomp of an election.
Well, we'll talk more about this next
time.
episode. Bye bye.
Goodbye.